Well, but you can see it. You see the enthusiasm.
You can feel it. You can feel it.
With his wife Karen by his side, we spent the final hours of these midterms on Air Force Two with an optimistic vice president. From Montana to South Dakota.
Well, hello, South Dakota!
The crowds were enthusiastic, as was the VP.
The blue wave. We were just on Air Force One the other day. The president says the blue wave's dead. What's the answer on the blue wave we're hearing so much
Well, we
about?
think the blue wave's going to hit a red wall all across this country. I think we're going to expand our majority in the United States Senate.
You do.
I really believe we're going to hold the House of Representatives.
First stop, Montana, where the goal is to defeat a Senate Democrat living in big sky Trump country.
How much is Jon Tester in trouble here in Montana?
We think Matt Rosendale is in a great position to win this race. Jon Tester has been voting with the liberal agenda in the United States Senate every step of the way, voted more than 90% of the time with President Obama's agenda. That's not Montana.
Pence's final pitch to voters is pretty simple and to the point.
Think about 4.5 million new jobs created, unemployment at a 50-year low. We're rebuilding our military, constitutional conservatives being appointed to our courts. And that's exactly what the president and I told the American people that we would do. And the Democrats, by contrast, it's been an agenda of obstruction.
But Democrats are fired up and turned off by this administration's policies. Immigration is close to the top of the list.
What do you make of some of the rhetoric coming, what they say is from this administration, on immigration?
We have a crisis of illegal immigration at our southern border. But this caravan that's moving north is deeply concerning to people all across this country. I hear about it every day. It's the reason why the president's made it clear that the caravan will not be allowed to enter our country illegally. And we're taking decisive steps to administratively close the loopholes that human traffickers use to exploit vulnerable families and entice them to take the long and dangerous journey north.
Motivating the faithful base is Pence's main chore.
So if you're taking notes, I need you to vote.
If Republicans do well Tuesday night, Pence is pretty clear that the nonstop effort from President Trump will be a main reason.
Even though he's not on the ballot, he's campaigned as though we were. And I think that's the reason why we've seen such energy around the country. To be honest with you, David, as I've traveled around the country, I haven't seen this level of enthusiasm since the days just before the 2016 campaign.
Whatever happens Tuesday night, Mike Pence sees a larger hand at work in the country.
There seems to have been a cultural slide, obviously, for decades in this country. And along comes Donald Trump, God using imperfect people to accomplish his perfect will. What do you make of what's happened in this country since he's become president, and how you see this divinely, providentially playing out?
Well, I believe, as every president from George Washington forward believed in the role of providence in the life of this nation. And I really do believe that the prayers of the American people have made a difference. And even in these divided times, I really do believe those prayers are a pathway to heal our country and continue to move our nation forward.
The nation will soon find out what direction that means for the next 2 years. David Brody, CBN News, on Air Force Two with the Vice President.